Hello guys, my name is David Daniels and I'm the creator of Amaranthine story. Now, before I put the build online, I'm going to I'm going to actively test this in front of you all. Um I'm up against a tree, so Matthias isn't, viewable. I don't know, that's something weird. I have to figure out what's going on with that, or why that happens. See if I can reproduce it. There should be a tree right about. Uh, See if I can kind of reproduce that effect. No, see, no, you're there. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. I think it's probably the camera boom. I'm gonna actively test this battle system in front of you guys. Um, 'Cause I spawned the sword. There's an issue with this sword actually. Whenever the battle is over, and you put the sword back in the sheath, it actually it's way big, like really big, and I have to figure out why that happens. And what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up getting a better quality sword from the Unreal 4 store for you guys to use off the bat. And these are just basic swords. There's going to be a lot of basic swords in the game. Um, and then there's going to be specialized weapons, which you've seen in his concept art. Uh, but until I can get that modeled, I can't really, give it to you guys yet. So let's go fight this guy. He's using a spawn point that I created, and it should work. Everything about the logic that behind this spawn point is 100% accurate. But in Unreal 4.8 preview, it doesn't work. Um, so I have to figure out why. It might take me a little while, and I'm gonna update this build as of then. Or I might just not put it online until the 8th, simply because of this issue and maybe getting it, fixed, uh, or a workaround. But honestly, it probably won't happen until the official 4.8 build comes out, and that's going to be in a couple weeks. So, unfortunately, this is what we have. I can't have too many enemies on the map simply because it's part of the issue that's going on. So I have to actively fix this issue. Now, I think if I remember playing through this once, one of the issues with this guy was that he is pretty immobile for some reason. So I have to figure that out. Figure out why. So let's go over here and fight him. Let's put the sword in our hand. There's no animation for it, so it just kind of pops there. We're going to attack him. As you can see, he takes damage. There's a hit effect. And he's not hitting us because he's not functioning properly. And then he dies. And we get a level up message, which is a little bit off the screen. And that's it. The reason why you get the level up message is because literally he gives you enough, to reach the level 2. Um, so let's do this. Since that one wasn't working good, and that actually returned quite a few errors. So let's go. That's the spawn point. I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to go here. It's off screen, so you guys can't see it. But I am currently going to my bestial folder where I have all my monsters in. I'm gonna take a bestial. I want to see where his area of movement is. I'm gonna place him right here. He appears right there. I'm gonna turn that off because now I know he's well within. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. He's well within the point. So let's go ahead and start this back. There's a chance that this might crash. It's another problem with the build since it's really buggy. And I until this new version came out, I was really hoping that most of the bugs would be on my end and not you guys. So this it's kind of my fault for going ahead and updating it and then constantly working on this version instead of the version that was less buggy. So I'm gonna do this and he sees me, he wants me. Now, if it lags, it's right now. It's really because I have, I have a lot that's open on my computer right now. Now look, he just hit me with a poison spell. What the hell? All right, let's get this guy. All right, I have to spawn my sword and I have to put it in my hand, and he's gone. But as you can tell, I've been poisoned. Which is why my HP is dropping lower. I haven't put in anything that actually, tells you, hey, you've been poisoned. So I have to configure that. As you can tell, the zeros, that zero that was there was my level, and that's been disconnected since I upgraded. So I have to go back and fix that. And so you're pretty functional by yourself without having anything there. I'm going to put another enemy right about here. Let's check and make sure that this is well within the point. See. Yeah, he'll be able to get me from here. I'm going to put him over here, actually. So I'm going to place him there. And I'm going to go back over here. Now I have two enemies to face, and you're gonna see the issue that I was telling you about. Why I can't have multiple enemies in there, and it's an issue that only popped up since I've updated to this version of Unreal 4. So yeah, let's go ahead and spawn that sword to my back. That's not gonna be an issue. I'm actually gonna go ahead and make that automatically there instead of having to spawn it by pressing a button. Alright, so let's go kill this guy. Ah, he freaking poisoned me. Alright. Another bug I noticed is that the music doesn't start back. And I don't know, there's something weird going on right then. Let's refigure that out. Let's go back and try that again. Maybe it was a frame rate issue. So I'm gonna go ahead and spawn that sword. We're already in battle, you can tell because the music's playing. So let's go ahead and kill this guy. And alright, killed him. Now, one thing you notice, his HP bar didn't move, down as I attacked sometimes. Some of the hits actually hit and it didn't do anything. That's probably my fault. Let's test it out on this guy and see what happens. It might be my fault. Reason being, maybe just the order. When you're coding something, you really have to worry about your flow. And I may have, I may have too much going on, between the time that he's attacking everything and he doesn't get a chance to, you know, and you don't get a chance to do too much damage at once. I really think actually one hit at a time is going through, and that's not good. I have to figure out a way around that, so I'm going to be asking on the Unreal forums, to see what's on what. So let's go ahead and kill this guy. Now each time it swings, I've clicked once. So whenever I do that, that's 2 clicks. 1 click, 2 clicks. So there is definitely some hits that are not registering, and I'm gonna have to figure that out. Oh, I didn't mean to go underneath the terrain. Don't worry, that won't be an issue for you guys. If you guys end up under the terrain, please let me know. I have no idea how that is even possible for you guys. So, alright, I was obviously close enough for that to go to his hand. Oh, god damn it, he poisoned me. Now, look at that. That's the bug I was telling you about. It didn't show any of the damage to his HP at all, and he still died, which means he obviously took damage. It also didn't display it to his battle text, so I have to figure out why that's happening. That usually happens only because there's two in the scene, which means he should work properly. He worked too good. There's a few bugs that I need to work out, and that might be my part on coding. It might be with Unreal 4. There's not very much of a real way to try it out without me having to completely redo this over, and so we'll just have to figure it out. What I might do is I might try to import this map into a different project, a 4.7 project, and to see what happens from there. Either way, this has been, some of the battle gameplay. It's early stages. A lot's gonna change. But it's coming along. I've even managed to get a little basic form of magic in there. And right now, this is nowhere near. He definitely poisoned me really good. Yeah. Now, also, one thing you should know. Let's see. Yeah, there's a couple things I need to fix with that. I'm going to go ahead and clock out of that. And we're going to do a little bit of exploring, because this is really all I'm going to have you guys doing. Now, you're not going to be able to go that far. It looks to be about the bounds that you can go. It's an invisible wall, yes. I know I've said that this is going to be open world, and there's not going to be any invisible walls in the full open, world version. But right now, as of right now, I have this in place because I'm still working on some of the sections out beyond, and I'm gonna have those put into the beta. Like that cave right there. There might be something over there, might not. Now, the new day, and one of the things you guys should know is that in a future build, probably build 3, to be honest, since everything from build 1 has been moved to build 2 due to, things happening, I'm probably going to have the full day and night system working. And I don't mean this, how it's working right now. Everything's sped up a lot. Look at that. It's already evening. But what I mean by, as you can see, this is what I meant by some section I'm still working on. But what I meant by the full day and night system is I have some really cool things going on. This looks to be about as far as you can go this way. I'm gonna go through the trees here. Let's see. Make it up a little bit this way. It's just generally this little area right here. You could still see the enemy's markers from this far away. That's because I actually do not have those set to disappear based on distance yet. So that's another reason why I'm gonna go ahead and take the monsters out. Um, it's not that they're not working. It's just there's some things that need to be polished up and everything. And I ran out a lot of time. This is another guy I want you guys to face, and he's a stationary enemy. Uh, let's see. How the heck are you still in here? I thought I took everything out. All the other guys out. The Wyvern was over here. Yeah, the freaking another one. What the? Oh, those guys are actually just the models. They aren't the code. They have animation put to them, and that's pretty much the idle animation, which is why you see them moving. Wyvern was about right here. He's not here right now. He is hibernating. Or whatever Wyverns do. I don't really know the lore behind them, if there is any. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to kill these guys again. Oh, you come to me this time, huh? Now I really want to make this a lot more exciting for you guys. These animations are really not what I 100% wanted, you know. But you have to bear with me. You know, I'm going by a very small budget at the time. You know, whatever I can afford. Oh, he had to poison me at the last minute. Did he get me? No, but the animation's stuck there. Huh. Thought I fixed that. Oh, I guess I will have to deal with that. But yeah, just explore the environment. Tell me how it plays out. Tell me if it doesn't, if you have a lot of frame rate issues on your computer. Tell me, you know, let me know what's generally going on because I really want to make this, you know, for most computers. Now, I'm telling you, you know, low end computers, you probably just don't expect for it to work on yours, to be honest. Who knows? Um, well, I guess this is right now. It's time for me to find out. That way, I could add things accordingly and fix any issues. Now, if there is any frame rate issues right now, it's probably going to be the grass and the trees. More likely grass. I mean, look at it. You know, in order to achieve this effect, it could really took a lot. It took a lot of learning in order to get it optimized to this point. So we'll have to. I'll have to figure it out for you guys. Just let me know, and we'll go from there. Uh, let's see. Anything else I want to show you? It's kind of funny how he runs, and his sword just kind of flops to off like that. I can't even tell if his sword's bending or what, or if it's just his hand position. It's something that's gonna have to get fixed. There's an animation, specifically for running with a sword in the hand, and it's $15. And I should probably try to get that whenever I can. Uh, but with that one, I would need the animation in his model corrected. You know what? I might do a blooper thing, so you guys can see some of the funny animations that he has. Well, that that happens whenever you import something to his skeleton that's not meant for his skeleton. So with that, please like, subscribe, and favorite. And Amaranthine Story is going to be out. The beta is going to be out pretty soon. Let me know how it plays for you guys. Um, every 2 to 3 weeks, there's going to be a new build available. Those on Patreon will get it 2 weeks or 1 week early, based on your reward level that you funded. And everyone else will get it afterwards. So you could wait, but if you really want to see new content to it, I would really hope you guys support me. I can't really do this all on my own beyond this moment, beyond this state. Thank you guys who've supported me so far to this point. I hope I haven't let you down with everything. Um, I tried. I did everything as far as I could. With everything that I've made so far, which really in game design is not very much. But yeah, this is what the first campaigns have gotten me to this point. So we'll go from there. Man, that sky is really beautiful. I really like that. You know. I think it could be improved upon. So we'll go from there. Every aspect of this, let me know how it plays out. Well, no more talking. I'm gonna let you guys go.